Hey everyone, welcome to another game of Dominion. Let's take a look at this board. So no special starting conditions. What have we got here? So peasant, that's always pretty good. Peasant on sage is... Sage could be a village, sage could be extra draw. We've got Sacred Grove, Swashbuckler. Ooh, we've got legionary. I would like a peasant to begin. Peasant is good here because peasant gives you everything you need for an engine, and we've got some fairly decent stuff like legionary. If you don't go for an engine, legionary will kill you. So legionary is excellent payload. So is Sacred Grove. It has buy on it already. Yes, it does. Swashbuckler for draw. There is Ghost Town already as a village. So what do we want to do here? In terms of building this engine, obviously we want a cycle to get peasant. Do we start off with ghost towns? Do we get a smugglers? I mean, we could get multiple peasants. Smugglers doesn't seem so bad, honestly. Because my opponent's going to be buying stuff that I want as well. Is diplomat useful here? Possibly not. My opponent has gone diplomat. What are they going to use with the diplomat? Draw with lead when you hit with legionary? I don't know. I think I will get a smugglers though. I think there's a lot of cheap stuff here that I would like to gain. I guess it depends on what my opponent's going to do. I mean, if he goes for money, I probably won't be playing my smugglers. On the other hand, if he goes money, I think he's toast. It's a shame that there is no trashing. However, I think with Sage, we won't really need the trashing. So maybe I just want to focus on getting a ton of Sages. Sages, particularly if they have draw, will draw my deck. I can get Ghost Towns. I can use that to play Sacred Groves and Legionary. Do I want Swashbuckler here? Swashbuckler, I can very easily get the coffers with Sage, because I will end up with stuff in my discard pile. So there's quite a lot of different stuff going on here. Do I want to buy farmlands to trash estates? No. So what do I buy here with 4? I guess I just want the Sages for now. I guess I want a Ghost Town in case I draw the... Well, no, soon after Soldier. I think the Sage first. After Soldier, I won't be colliding terminals for a while because what have we got? Smugglers and Soldier, and then after Soldier, it's Fugitive and Disciple. They are not terminal, so... A shame my Smugglers missed the shuffle here. My opponent is behind on the peasants. That is true. We'll get more Sages for now. So this is unfortunate. But I guess it depends on what my opponent's going to be buying anyway. And we'll see if I would rather smuggle. Surely the Soldier's got to be the right thing to do though, right? I believe this Sage will cycle me to the end of the deck. So actually, I think Sage and then playing Soldier is the correct move to get that going faster. But this implies that I do want a ghost. No, I don't, because I no longer have the terminal. This was the only time this was going to collide right now. So that implies to me that I do just want more Sages. Eventually I want the Ghost Town, but not yet. Hopefully I'll get something good from my smugglers here. Could use another Sage, very nice. I don't really care for the pawn. You know what? I might just go for a second peasant. Again, though, now I do have 2 terminals, so I really want to think about Ghost Town. I need that village action. I also need to think if I want to turn my Sages into villages. Will I use this? Wind's Gift? I think I will. I'm almost certainly going to get terminal collision again, though. I guess that's just how this is going to happen. I should play the Fugitive first. Right, my sage did not pull my peasant. Interesting. I will take another sage. And I think now I get the ghost town. This is sad. I hope to draw a sage. My disciple is not going to be discipling a sage no matter what on this turn. I was hoping I'd be able to gain a sage with the disciple. Perhaps not. Do I have enough sages that using them for draw is better? I think so. I don't think I need that many terminal actions. So that's good. I get the last sage. Do I really want another peasant? I don't think I do. I think I will take the pawn, actually. I don't know. Maybe it's not necessary. I think I have enough peasants. I'm going to have a lot of sages in this next hand. Blimey. Here I do hit 5. That's nice. I guess I would rather have the legionary. I want to discard attack my opponent first. I think that's the bigger priority. Unfortunately, I can't play the disciple on my ghost town, so I can't gain any that way. Or do I just get 2 ghost towns instead? I think I do. So I'm not hitting 5 this turn, but I am hitting 4, so I can get 2 ghost towns. I think that's better. There we go. This is my third one. I don't care for it to be peasant. Soldier would be better. Soldier can make money after I've played legionary. Do I care for it being... Maybe I would rather just have a fugitive to make sure the start of my turn is better. Would I rather turn them into fugitives? I think I'm okay for payload. And would rather have the fugitive over the soldier. Yeah, because making money is not hard here. Like, so the soldier is only as good as these other action cards in terms of making me money. So I think I'll turn the soldier into a fugitive. Do I really want another disciple? I've got to want one, right? Like, disciples are great, no matter what. I can play them on Sacred Grove. Right. He smuggles another ghost town. That's fine. I would rather not disciple a sage. What would I rather disciple instead? Pawn? I think it's as good as I'm going to get, isn't it? My opponent finally trading in his peasant. Wow, that is a lot of sages. All my sages at the end of the deck. I would rather not disciple a smugglers, honestly. I could just disciple the soldier. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. I definitely want to smuggle a ghost town into my hand. I will do that. So, let's disciple the soldier. I won't gain any cards, but I do gain a lot more money this turn, because now I want to buy... I think I want the legionary ahead of the extra buy. I want to start hitting my opponent with the attack every turn first. I also have 6 sages, so I think it's definitely clear that I want to put card draw on my sage. I'm not hurting for actions now. I think I'll be able to get more ghost towns. Should be to get at least one more, right? And get more actions. I will eventually get another disciple, right? This, I thought I had an extra peasant, but I suppose not. Yeah, I've never cycled through it, so I miscounted. I only have 2. of these, so I want the soldier to be a disciple. That's for sure. And of course my opponent has to discard down to 3 because of this attack, so that's quite nice. So that's going to hurt them, I hope. I don't think I'm getting my gold until I put the card draw on my Sage. No, the Legionary will help me get gold. I do want to exchange both of these, yes please. I would like to lock in my next disciple, so there we go. Discard a card, that's fine, you can go. I would really like to smuggle a ghost town here, so please buy one. No, it's not really what I want, thank you. This is not brilliant. This is better. Play that. Play that. This. I will take a pawn. And I get my gold, so that's nice. Now I have another disciple. And I get to put card draw on my sages, and we are off. How many ghost towns did I play? None. Oh, that's bad. Well, I guess I'm just playing Legionary as my terminal, right? I can disciple a Sage to get extra actions this turn. So I call Teacher, I put card on Sage, and we are off. I hope. Well, that was sad. That was really bad, actually. I can't even buy a ghost town. Wow, this is terrible. Yeah, wow, that was absolutely awful. I would rather only play 3 ghost towns. Another atrocious turn. Well, no, I've got ghost towns in my hand, so this shouldn't be too bad. I really don't like my opponent's Diplomat. I think that was very, very poor for this game board, sadly. It's not really doing much. I mean, when I play my Legionary, he gets to cycle, but then he's got to discard anyway, so... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take that. Excellent. I would like a Sacred Grove. That's fine by me. What's my opponent doing here? Getting the province, fair enough. I don't have any plus buy on this turn. They have stacked up with golds. I can smuggle a gold. Do I care to do that? I've got no plus buy. I do with the pawn, so fine. What am I going to smuggle? I get gold. I do this for coin and buy. Play the Teacher, attack my opponent. And get the Sacred Grove. Not having any ghost towns was unfortunate again. My sages didn't just not draw my ghost towns. Why is that? Do I only have 4 ghost towns? I think that's why. In that case, I want more ghost towns. I guess I only have 4, so I did draw all my ghost towns on the turn before that one then. I'm not keeping a good enough track of this stuff. So what is my next? I'd rather not, actually. What is my next teacher action? Do I put plus action on pawn? I've got a couple of them. Help me with actions. Do I put it on like Sacred Grove and just play loads of them? I think I might just put action on pawn. Just make them slightly better. I've got to watch out because this game's going to end very quickly. Especially now there are only 3 pawns left, so I need to try and win this game. That implies to me that actually I want to be putting plus buy on the pawns instead. Unfortunately, however, I have only ended my turn with this. This is really terrible. So I've dudded my turn. Am I going to get another turn? I think I can manage it. I don't think my opponent's going to be able to. What's it taking to end it? He needs 8 and 4 buys to end this game on a win. I don't think he's going to be able to. He can't smuggle anything. So... but only having 1 ghost town is very poor for me here. Especially because I didn't put... Well, I can always choose plus action on the pawn, right? So I can still get the buys from them. He's having a good turn here, but is he going to be able to get the buys? Probably not, because he hasn't discipled his pawns. What's he going to do? Does he just have enough pawns to win this? No, he doesn't have any more. Where have all the pawns gone, then? I guess it's got to be province, right? He needs to do that. He is beating me on payload. He has to do that. Because if you don't, I will end the game on you. Province and estate? I think, can he do any farmland tricks? That doesn't seem as good. He's not going to be trashing golds to farmland. Maybe he is. Maybe he's got all these golds so he can do farmland tricks. Farmland, gold into province and an estate is 9 points. That's very good if he does that. Because that's 2 points, right? Yeah. I would be in big trouble if he did that. If it's just a province. Oh, man, and he's emptying the pawns. Ooh, this is risky. This is very risky from my opponent. He's just got to hope that I can't draw everything. Right. So I made a lot of mistakes this turn in keeping track of my deck, which is to say that I didn't. My smugglers can also empty. I would love to disciple this sage. To keep drawing. Excellent stuff. I'm not going to play the teacher. I could play the legionary, but I know I do want to play this Sacred Grove. So I get a card at the end of the turn, but I'm not going to let my opponent get another turn. I need more money, so my pawns will be for action and coin. So I have the buys I need. I just need the money now. So legionary. And then revealing a gold. That's 10, 11, 12. So I need a 4th buy, and I need 2 more money. Right? 10, 11, 12 gets me all of these, and then I need 1 more point. So these are action coin. This picks up that pawn. Play these treasures. And he's resigned, but, I've bought by the province, by the pawn, by the estate for the win. So my opponent didn't get to use his teacher and draw with Sage. Peasant is very strong, and this board here is no exception to that. Any time there is this nice cantrip like Sage, a card you could just play over and over again, putting card on it and just getting loads of them and heading for teacher tends to work out quite well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this game, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.